So the kitchen is being installed in around 10 days, which is super exciting. One minor detail set aside, and that is that we don't have any windows. But we're not going to miss our kitchen install date. So over the next 10 days, we're going to try and do everything else that's taken us 6 months in all the other rooms. That's prepping for plaster, flooring, painting, electrics and plumbing. Should be a breeze, shouldn't it, Lou?
Yeah, absolutely no problem, and we definitely won't miss the date of the install.
No. First things first, I'm going to walk you through our plans for the kitchen, and we're going to go back in time just a few days and show you our kitchen being made in the workshop. We're going to start work on the kitchen in the morning, so I thought I'd talk you through the plans before anything changes. Our kitchen has been ordered and it's being made at the moment, and this is the layout we've gone for. Where you are at the moment is kind of the dining area end of the room, and then this is the entrance from the main hall. You'll come through here and there'll be a clear walkway all the way to this door, which goes out into the back garden onto the patio. Then here, central-ish to the room, will be an island that runs like lengthways, so like not the usual way. And we did that because we've got this big old fireplace here. I feel like scale is sometimes hard to judge from a video. So that fireplace is what, like
2 meters wide, yeah.
Yeah, so it's huge just for scale. And this room is like 4.5 meters wide, so it's quite big. And then on the back wall behind me will be cabinets. We're gonna have one big tall larder cupboard here, and it's gonna have like pantry storage, so we'll open up. And then it goes flat, and we'll have a central range cooker here. And then this will look like a mirror image, so that will look like another tall pantry cupboard, but it'll actually be secret doors going through to the utilities. And then we don't really know what we're gonna do with that.
It's going to be some shelving, a bookshelf, I think, is it?
Yeah, we thought maybe like a little bar or a bookshelf. The little cocktail glasses on here would look cool, I think. Ooh, colours. We talked about this a long time ago when we showed you all those samples, but basically the colour scheme is inspired by this fireplace. We have red and we have very dark grey. So the island and the cabinets are 2 different colours. I think it'll be good. So we've got a lot to do. Gotta get a little bit of a wiggle on because that kitchen is readying itself, isn't it, Lou? Mm-hmm. That is some nice viewage. Lou and I have just arrived at the Olive and Bar workshop, which is just behind me. And Olive and Bar are the company that are making our kitchen. And we're gonna go see it halfway through being made today. There's gonna be sort of like the painting is halfway through being done as well. So it's the first time that we're seeing the colors that we chose. And we've gone for a different color on the back cabinets to the island. So we're gonna see them both together today for the first time, which is really exciting. And Al, the owner of the company, is gonna show us around and show us all the little different stages. Are you excited, Louis?
Very excited. Can't wait to have a look in now.
I may have to do some voiceover because I don't know if you can hear, but it's loud in there.
It's loud from here.
The guys are working hard.
Imminent now that the kitchen's coming in, isn't it? Soon.
Yeah, it's going to be really soon. And the crazy thing with Olive and Bar is that they'll paint it here and it's going to be like the base coat and then they're going to paint it again on site.
Hand
which
painted.
Is so fancy. Hand painted, and it's going to take like 4 or 5 days to do it. Crazy.
Yeah,
Every little
absolutely.
element of this is like handmade as well, as you will see.
Yeah.
Cool, let's go.
Very loud. How many boys you got working in here?
12,
12 is it?
something like that. This is really where the carcassing at least all starts. So this is the CNC machine. So everything will go in here, it's programmed with the meat materials here.
Yeah.
You can see. So that'll drop in. Basically that'll form all the shapes, make all the holes for all the carcasses. So this is all programmed in the office.
Yeah.
No operatives really have to touch much. You can send the program directly to here and then the computer will just do it soon. So then you're coming into the assembly benches. If you have a look at these frames here, this is the tulip wood, gone through 4-siders planers that are machined back here. So here's the frame getting finished off.
You can see like the legs of it. That's
Exactly.
where it is on the island.
Yeah. Getting
that bit?
finished,
Yeah.
ready to go into the spray booth that's there. That I'll show you in a sec. Then over here, assembling a door. So it comes into these large hydraulic clamps. It's all glued together. So this is the door. This will be the shaker panel part with the tulip wood here. That will then go back over here to these guys. Get an extra level of sanding down.
Yeah, so these all clamping it all down with the glue in there.
Yeah.
So what's that? That's MDF sheet in the middle, is it?
It's an MDF,
moisture
very, very high quality, moisture resistant MDF sheet. So it's totally stable. It's the best material to use without a shadow of a doubt. And then through into here, these are the doors. And this is a spray booth. Here's a load of your doors actually. On this section here, so that's the Eaton Room Red. So they've come through, they're drying now.
Yeah, that's lovely.
I love it.
Look at that.
The colour of the island that we've gone for is the grey there, and then the doors are all in Eating Room Red from Fire and Ball. We did all those samples, didn't we? And then we never ever showed what we actually went for. This will be the first time showing it. But yeah, the whole back wall in this colour, and then the island in the grey. So exciting.
And then we come across to this section where it goes to the guys for assembly, but this is your kitchen being built.
Wow.
Because they're primers, the colours aren't as rich as they will be when the top coats go on.
I love that colour, yeah.
But
that's beautiful.
you get 2 solid coats of primer in that are colour matched, and then there's 2 coats go on over the top after it's fitted. So our painters will come and give you 2 coats. And then the richness of that colour really comes out from that point. So here's the money cupboard, as they say. This is your traditional larder.
Oh my god, it feels huge now.
Massive,
you see it in person. Wow. This is like the back wall where we have the 2 big cabinets and then the central bed.
It's taller than I kind of envisioned, but it works for the space, obviously, doesn't it? Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you still got a lot of ceiling height above. Yeah. So you're still really going to get the sense of the room being really tall.
You're obviously like, you would, if it was any taller, no one would ever be able to reach it.
Put the expensive wines at the top.
Yeah,
The mistake a lot of people do is they try and get it up to the ceiling. And that immediately makes the whole room look much, much lower. Yeah. You need that space between to exaggerate the height of the room, you know. So
that's the sink.
Sink unit.
Yeah.
You can see there's a lot of work by hand as well to get them finished up properly.
The glide on it is amazing.
Yeah, the runners are really good.
Really
good,
cool.
yeah. Oh, that's solid oak.
Solid oak.
Yeah. From here we do about 8 kitchens a month, about 2 a week. But it's difficult. Some of them are massive, so they'll take up a lot more time, you know. Last year we did a kitchen for Jersey from here, and it was 90-unit kitchen. So basically it filled that whole section there and this whole section here, and then we had to load it onto a container, so that came there.
How big is this house?
Well, I never saw his house actually, unfortunately, but a lot of our machinery in here is very old school, but it works. And it's bulletproof. Something like this,
the sanding,
you know, it's never going to go anywhere, you know. There's a lot more modern things you can buy and replace it with, but why bother? As far as we're concerned, you know, it does the job perfectly. It's tried and tested. So Wadkin were a very famous machine making company back in the day. They, like, you know, 50 years ago, even 100 years ago, a workshop like this would only have that, just Wadkin machinery everywhere. Yeah. Most good workshops will still be using a piece of Wadkin somewhere.
Looks like a piece of farm equipment, like exactly, you know, like an old
See your hinges. You can,
have a look at
hinges
that.
Going on
Gold
here.
hinges, lovely.
Yeah, super pleased with you, Louis.
Yeah, I really like it, yeah. Really nice.
It was so cool seeing everything being made by hand.
Yeah, it's really cool. Everything is literally just hand finished, every single bit. Amazing.
Every single bit. Louis and I are going to head back to the BCVZ.
And get the kitchen ready for that thing, which is being made so quickly to be installed.
Yeah, I know, that's really put the time pressure on now.
Yeah, because I can see a finished kitchen, but I go home and I see a terrible room ready for it to go into. Okay, panic mode activated.
Panic mode activated. Let's go.
What do you think?
I think you've made our kitchen look like a hamster's cage.
He does a bit. I started with over there, solid, like it was sticky and everything we pulled off, it was like leave all these marks and stuff. And I was thinking, oh no, it's going to take hours, but it's getting better as it goes over here and obviously the other.
What a mess. But now we've decided, now that we've cleared this room, that we're going to make it a ballroom, not a kitchen. Who needs a kitchen anyway?
Alright, do dancing lift it.
Okay.
Okay. You've lost weight and I've gained muscle since the last time you tried it. It might be
Yeah, you actually had a little bit of a lift there. Usually you just got a bit. Ready? Every time we get this out, it's tradition to sing, "Hello darkness, my old friend."
very globular stuff.
I hate this globular stuff. It gets everywhere, doesn't it?
Yeah. What you really don't want to do is it to dry on like the cornicing.
Yeah.
Because you're so hard to get off when it's dry. But if you get a bit on there, it doesn't matter because you just wipe it while it's wet, so that's fine. But
Let's do. Oh my god.
and let's start our kitchen, baby. Whoa! It's already on the floor.
Oh, how many times am I going to do that? Oh, my arms hurt from gardening.
Oh yeah.
And my back. Whenever we use this stuff, people always ask why we do it. And it's basically just a grippy thing. It's like very gritty stuff. And it helps the plaster stick to the wall. So this is all just getting a skim coat just to smooth it all out. It didn't need to be ripped down. It's not in that bad condition. But just to make it nice and fresh. Also, every time we use this stuff, everyone's like, that's green.
Yeah, because you call it blue.
Our plans for renovating this year, Lou.
Yeah.
How much do you think we're going to get done?
Okay, so we're going to get the kitchen done, no matter what.
Yep.
I think the living room is not a this year project because I think there can be more priorities.
And we can probably fit a sofa in here.
A bit of garden stuff there, not all the garden. And then another bedroom, so we've got somewhere else, like so we can have a guest.
Yep.
And then also, with it in mind of having a guest, I think the entrance hall needs to be done because otherwise you have to come in via a building site.
I agree.
So I think that's your kind of project for this year.
The only thing might be one more bathroom that's not on the third floor.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
It's really
yeah, probably
difficult
want another,
otherwise, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. You want another bathroom actually.
So by the end of this year, we hope to have kitchen, entrance hall, another bedroom and another bathroom, and some of the garden done. This doesn't look like it's going to be done today, to be honest, at this pace.
I think you're doing quite quick there. An hour, I reckon, would be close. It's 7 minutes to 6. I reckon at 7 we'll be done.
Wow. I think at 7:30 we'll be done.
Okay. Don't slow down now just to win the race.
This is going to be me. Oh no, there's nothing on my roller.
You're the worst.
What are we putting on this bet?
Pay for a sushi, maybe?
Oh, now you're talking.
I'm going to have a lot of chef specials.
Yesterday, Louis and I were in a cafe, and Louis a big Swansea City fan, and there was a Swansea City football player there, and Louis' life was made because he said that he follows our YouTube videos and watches them every week.
Yeah.
You were pretty pleased with that one, weren't you, Lee Dog?
Yeah, that was great, that was.
Text your dad and everything,
Big
didn't
fan.
you?
Yeah, I did text my dad about that one. I said he watches all our YouTubes and he said you should tell him you watch his because he watches the highlights on YouTube.
Don't give up on me, babe.
6:10. Louis thinks we'll be done in 50.
Joking, we're halfway done. We've done it in about 10 minutes. And going on your phone isn't going to help my time, Ellie.
Don't give up on me, babe. No, I fell in too deep. Hope that you see it's all or nothing for me. Stay by my side.
I fear I'm paying for sushi.
How long we got?
3 minutes.
Oh, baby, get Russian, baby, get Russian.
Is on the line.
Yeah, you did a good prediction, to be fair, though, because it's 7:01. Done. It's time for me to go treat Louis to a little bit of sushi. Top of the morning to ya.
Top of the morning to you.
Where is the broom?
Where is my broom? Oh, you didn't really look hard for that broom, did you? There's two on this in this room.
Before these are about to get replaced, can I do this?
No, because we're using the greenhouse.
Oh yeah. Two tubs this time. 2 tubs this time. 1 tub this time. Turn around. Slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all. Crisscross. Everybody clap your hands. Did I tell you about the time that I had a school disco for Halloween? And I went as a pumpkin.
Oh, I think you have some of it. Go on.
And I was a bit tall for my costume. So I had to like pull it down a bit further. And then they were like, can the banana please get off the dance floor during a game? Yesterday, Louis took this thing off the ceiling and underneath it had like some, maybe not original, but like some older wallpaper in a different shape to what it is now. And it absolutely stinks of fire.
Stinks of smoke, doesn't it?
Yeah. Louis also cleared the hall yesterday of the piano and the architraves because the kitchen gets delivered in the morning. And this is where we're going to store it.
Okay.
This is the last time you'll see this wall like this. Last year we found this original stone wall and now we're going to have it plastered. So we have a bit of a predicament. We don't know how to plaster it, whether to do like a broken edge plaster or do all the way up to the edges. We really love the stone, but it's a bit beaten up. And I mean, you run your hand over it and loads of gravel comes off. So yeah, how are we cleaning it up, Lou?
Try the brush first, just wet,
just
because
brush.
we won't be able to. Yeah, try that one.
Oh.
This is coming off.
Loads of dust.
Yeah, I said you wouldn't go out.
I think we should have a mask. You can see how this will be a bit of an issue to keep clean, can't you?
Yeah, but when it's all done, we can put a stone preserver on it, can't we?
It's so dusty, Lou.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Little bubbles coming off it.
Yeah.
Still getting loads off, am I might get these wood bits out, okay?
Oh, how do I stop it? Louis, why did it do that?
Because you clicked it on.
How does it have the power to do that?
Because I'm a genius. Really, I've never seen someone so scared at such slow-moving water.
I know, but I thought I'd broken it and it was going to spray the whole thing out.
Hey, you getting me wet? Ah!
Did that wake you up a treat?
Uh-huh. We could put like an oil, not an oil, like a finish on it, and it'll always look wet if you want.
And it would suit the colour of the island like this.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
We can't tell whether it looks better or worse. What do you think, Lou Dog?
I think darker looks slightly worse, but I think it'll be a lot cleaner now when it comes off. It'll be nice.
So what's the next step of cleaning it?
What's the next step of cleaning it? I don't know, really. I don't think brick acid will make a difference on that. I think it might be just leave it dry and see what happens.
Cool. Done. Another job off the list. Tick! As you could see when we were brushing that, there was so much debris coming off and dust is just going to resettle onto it over time. So I don't know if it's practical, but I like it. But also I don't want to have to brush the floor every day because little bits. So let us know what you think. I can't decide. Maybe what we'll do is get the plasterer to do like a big square so that we have the option to then make it less stone visible. Today's going to be a really busy day on site. The electrician's coming, the plumber's coming, the plasterer's coming, and the kitchen's getting delivered. And in the meantime, you're going to do something with the cooker hood.
Oh yeah, I'm going to do the extractor fan. Well, it's like the extractor fan where that's going to be housed.
So Louis needs to build the frame for the extractor fan to be housed in.
Yeah.
So it's going to be VVV busy. And it's really hard to keep on top of filming everything, so bear with us.
Yeah, it's going to be hard because there's going to be so many people here. Not everyone likes being on camera as well.
Yeah, I have to be sneaky around some of them. So is that the same width as the cooker?
Nah, width, no, it's wider. We had this chat with Al, remember? I said to him, is it 900? He said, no, it's a metre, because he
likes it a bit wider, yeah.
He says when you go high, you go wider as well and bigger as you get higher. When it's got the ply and the plasterboard on it, should be exactly a metre wide.
Yeah.
Done it about 45 centimetres. Kitchen is being delivered. Feels like about 3 months too early, but it's actually only a week too early.
He's like putting it down and you're sweeping from underneath him is not ideal, is it?
No, a bit late.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? That's the larder unit.
Oh, that is that. Oh, yeah, because you can see the 3 drawers in the bottom.
Yeah, they disassemble it and reassemble it in the room. So big.
There's so much going on.
We're getting these readjusted now. That's the smoke alarm. Then pull through there, look, you see it. So yeah, we've got sparklers here, plumbers here, plasterer, window guys. Sorry, it's kitchen guys, not window guys. Yes.
No.
Don't be silly. Okay, so still got a lot to do,
But
but
big progi today.
I think we're kind of on track. It depends on how quick that flooring is to lay, because if it's slow, that'll be a nightmare.
But also we can't lay the flooring till the wall's been painted in case we spill. But a good day, a very busy day. House was absolutely packed, but a lot of progress made, to be fair. The kitchen cabinets are there. We had to order lots of appliances today. Most of the plaster is done. The only part that couldn't be done was on the stone wall. They've put on what's called a scratch coat, but because that's like a thick layer of stuff, it won't dry for a while. So he's gonna come back and do like the thin layer of the final finished plaster on top of that. We're gonna leave it there, and please wish us luck for the next few days. Don't let us miss our install slot. I'm gonna will that into existence. Will it, Louis?
Sorry.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
Next Wednesday, hopefully we'll have really positive news for you and a semi-finished kitchen to show you at the end of the video.
Yeah, it'll be quite significantly moved on if we get it in.
Are you emerging from this smoke, Darth Vader?
I didn't say anything. You know, you're the roller, I'm the brusher. We've done this for like years now.
No, we have not done anything for years.
Always I brush, you roll. I cut in, you do the big bits.
You're unbelievable. I know you hate rolling.
I hate rolling.
He was trying to, earlier, he was like, do you want to roll or paint? And I was like, I fancy painting. And he was like, you're so good at rolling. Like trying to convince me that it's the right option.
I hate rolling, it's boring.
Anyway, we're going to be
Alright, I'll roll.
I said,
You
anyway.
gotta roll with it.
Gotta take it slow. You gotta da-da-da.
What do you want to do? Genuinely don't really mind, to be honest.
I'll roll. I quite like rolling.
Okay, fine.
I just like to make a scene when you try and force me to do stuff.
I didn't force you to
Under the guise of it being a good idea for me.
Stop doing that, it's so annoying. And then stopping 5 minutes later.
It's just the tune that runs around my head whenever I'm doing something.
It's like the Russian circus or something, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, think of another song, will you?
Okay. What you want,
Baby,
I got it. What you need, you know I got it. Then we can...
Go on.
Oh, that was awful.
What'd you get?
I had a huge dollop of green grit on the back of my hand that I didn't know, and I wiped my mouth and basically just put it all over my teeth. Someone just commented on one of our videos. It says, is this a human speaking? Extremely clipped and precise, almost 1950s pronunciation. Too posh somehow to be authentic. If I were...
A boy.
No, if I were a mobile...
Carpenter. And you were a lady.
Oh, will you marry me anyway? Would you be my lady? Baby? Is it?
What's the one with the bass?
Daddy sang bass.
Yeah,
Daddy sang tenor.
that's a banger.
Karaoke classic for us too.
Did I really just karaoke banger?
It's a great duet. Daddy sang bass. Mama sang tenor. Me and little brother would join right in there.
What's the next lyric to that song?
Lots of mistletoe. Did it.
Stop.
Right outside my door. That's what Christmas means to me, my love.
Pick another song, Melanie.
Okay.
It's the late April. Like that? How do
Oh
they do
yeah,
that?
I can do that.
Can you go there?
Hold this.
That's good. Can I have a go?
Yeah. It's what?
Is that good?
Let me do it. No, careful with me. I'm a delicate load.